Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Jessica Emery and I'm coming to you today from my downtown space. You can see some of the artwork. This is actually TV that shows up as artwork once I turn it on. I'm so excited. This is my creative space. This is my back office I'm in right now. I've been here recording modules today for my big coach program that I'm going to be launching in April. And it's going to be live and incredible, but the inside program is like an online business academy with absolutely everything, like 5 years worth of everything I've learned and more in it, so that anybody that wants to create in the online space won't have to go look in 1,000 different places. Over all of my years, I had to hire so many different mentors and go to so many different resources and courses and things to pull everything together. So I'm really, really excited. It's going to be weeks just recording all the modules now that the modules have been made. But this is why I wanted to pop in as well and talk about creating a high ticket offer or a one-to-many offer. Is there's one thing when you create a course in the online space or a product, it's awesome because you create it once and then you can put it on Evergreen where it constantly sells, or you can combine it into a higher ticket offer where you bring yourself into the equation, which is you bringing your energy, which is so amazing. And this morning, as I was recording all these modules, I was thinking to myself, it's so interesting because so often people will try to shortcut. I say shortcut in that it's awesome if it works for people, if people actually do the work. But what I have found is, and even myself personally, I've purchased a lot of courses, I start them and then I don't finish them, right? And a lot of people do this. But when you have accountability, when you have somebody to run with, someone that's cheering you on, a community of people, it's just accountability. And sometimes you get stuck in your own head. So this morning, the modules I was doing were all around mindset and how important your mindset is to set you up for success, because fear will try to get in the way and stop you like a lot throughout the process, right? Like, what are you doing? Is it going to work all the time? Blah, blah. So easy to be thrown off course as well if you don't create the space, like, to designate to this and make sure that you are lit up about it, like that this is your purpose. You're going to do it no matter what, because there will be so many ebbs to the flows, literally. And you just have to learn how to ride the wave and know that it's all going to work out, because it is. Because if you trust and you believe in what you're doing, it will always work out. So today in the modules too, I was talking a lot about holding that void, right? And trusting it. When sales aren't coming in, when you're in a launch phase, which is it requires a lot of energy when you're going to actually launch that idea and give it wings and like put it into the online space. But the creating the products, like I said, it involves a lot, time, energy, and everything on the upfront. But it's amazing once you get it off. But there are so many parts and pieces you need, because obviously you need to market it, right? You need to sell it. No matter what you create in the online space, you do need to sell. So if selling feels sticky to you, that's something, again, having a coach, mentor, or group program can help you with, get you unlocked. And because you're doing a disservice if you aren't, charging for your time and your energy and bringing your gifts to the world to create more impact, which is why I truly do believe that being in the online space, taking your knowledge and bringing it one to many is everything. So what is your dream? What is your vision? Do you have something you're passionate about that you could bring online and just click into it, like out of fear, out of how, out of what if, and shift into what if. Like, oh my goodness, create that big, juicy future of freedom. Because I can tell you, having it is so amazing. The amount of time that you have with your kids or to do whatever you wish, like life and time is yours. And when time is yours, it creates an opening or space for you to tap back into your creative. So, and then create more, right? More products. That's why the women I am sitting at tables with and I'm in rooms with, like, literally are creating all the time. And you have to be in that space, because if you're not, like I said, all of a sudden, you know that time you're just like, I can't think straight. And you feel like you're in a pattern, you're blocked. It's like, I can't think, like I have an idea, but I don't know, I'm stuck. And then you outsource your power to someone else and you're like, what do you think? today I also talked a lot about intuition in this program because intuition is so important. It's something I've used my entire life, and I've always let my intuition lead. I mean, it led me down here to South Carolina from Chicago, like sold my brick and mortar businesses, moved into the online space full time. Like, what a risk, right? A lot of people would call that a risk because I had 3 kids and my husband left his full-time job. I can't say it was the safest move, but in my life, I don't play safe. I follow my intuition. It always guides me. And therefore, I'm always taken care of. And you are too, if you trust that. And when you move with people that move like that, you will find that magic will start to happen all around you. So I'm going to park this here, but I just want to say, tap into what your big dream is, your big vision. Like, you've got to go bigger, broader, wider. You have to have a vision, because if you're just like, well, this is it, and you are in your egoic mind saying, I could never do that, I don't have the money for that, you are going to be in the quicksand. And there is a way out. You've seen it, and you just have to trust it. And yes, it requires you investing in yourself, because when we move money, when we live on our edge and we put money into our future, you're going to do the things, right? People that pay attention and play in this awesome game of life. Constantly just trusting, okay, I'm going to invest here. Yay. Like, I'm going to do this thing and then see what it brings. Every single investment I have ever made has made me money, because as well, I have done these things from passion, from my heart, from my intuition. So what does your intuition say? Can you even tap into your intuition? Your intuition is like a radio station. And if you're trying to tune in and it's just pure static, that means you need to create some quiet space that you can go and find and tap into. One of my favorite places is nature, going for walks, just being outside. I just feel so connected. And I know that works for a lot of people. For you, it could be a bubble bath. It could be whatever. Just find your space and your place to tune in, tune inside, do a U-verse back to you. Instead of looking outside of you, look within you, because all of the answers are there. And when you tune in, when it's quiet and you're not interrupted all the time, the chaos starts to go away, like the fog, the cloud, and you start to drop in to where the answers are and get clarity. It's just like a radio station. It goes from static to a song where you can actually hear words and you get the message about what is next, what you should do. You come onto this planet with a purpose. Your soul knows like what you're here for. And so often we just go off of our path. We are out of alignment. When you know, it's typically when you're, unhappy and you feel stuck and you feel burnt out. It is literally your body and your intuition screaming, get back on path, get back on path. So it gets to be so good. What is your dream? Like I said, mine was to move out of brick and mortar and create a life of freedom and abundance and impact. And I have created that, and it just gets better and better. Already, the downloads since I've been in this creative space are like off the cuff. This used to be an art gallery, and that's why I've created it as such. It's just like art everywhere, out in the front room too, just art everywhere, plastered all over the walls, and it lights me up. Create an environment that lights you up. Go to an environment that lights you up. When you want to tap into your creative, we all need to tap more into our creative. Our inner child is just waiting to come out and play. So I will be creating as well, House of Happy, Haus, House of Happy. It's going to be a membership where we tap back in to our inner child, a creator's hub where we create the biggest, best, juicy, abundant lives ever. And I'll be dropping a bunch of mini courses, whatever is inspiring me, because I am a manifesting generator in human design. I love to create and like push things out, but it has to be what I'm feeling, like what drops in for me, what my intuition says, and then I go. I can't be like locked into having to do something, or it doesn't feel good for me and then I don't want to do it. So if you're not familiar with your human design, I suggest you go and check it out. It's so fascinating, so interesting. You can go online, humandesign.com, like free chart, put in your birth date, where you were born, the time you were born, and then you'll get your profile lines and what you are. Like, I'm a manifesting generator 5-1. Go and look it up on YouTube. Just be like 5-1 manifesting generator, or whatever you are. You will be mind freaking blown mind blown. Dasha and I, in our master classes that we do, we talk a lot about human design because she's actually written a book. She is a human design genius and it's pretty amazing. So you could access her book too as well if you want to know where you can find that, etc. Just drop it in the comments. But there's a lot out there in human design. Find out what you are. It will literally tell you what your purpose is, how you should step into your brand, etc., etc. And yeah, tap into your intuition and your dream, and comment below, like, what is your dream? What do you want? Where do you want to go? Where are you stuck? I would love to know. I freaking love doing this with people. And this online stuff, it's funny because, you know, you're talking like, kind of like at people, but like with people. You hope that there are people there you're talking with, but there's nothing better than having communication and conversation. And this is why in my programs, I love live time. So we're actually engaging. So you comment something and I can answer you. That's coming soon. And that's it for today. I'll see you in tomorrow's video.